Hi, welcome back to Skytania, episode 16. So in the last episode, we made our flower farm. I did make a Solagnolia for over here, so we don't collect the flowers by mistake. Mostly. They won't magnet to us. However, it's slightly offset because of where the Solagnolia is. So it needs to be right here, where the Jade Amaranthus is. But they can't be in the same block space. So we need to make the Solagnolia a floating Solagnolia so it can sit on top of this block and keep things from being taken up. So let's see if we can take care of that. So let me go ahead and break this guy. And let's see how we're going to make that a floating Solagnolia. We just need to get a floating flower of any kind. Requires a pasture seed, some dirt, and a glimmering flower of some kind. Okay, that's all pretty easy. I need basically any kind of flower. This'll work. So to turn that into a glimmering flower, we just need to use a couple pieces of glowstone. There we go. Need a pasture seed and a piece of dirt. So let's get a piece of dirt and my shovel. There we go. Alright. Piece of dirt. Pasture seed is grass in the mana pool. There we go. So now we can turn this guy into a glimmering flower. There we go. A floating flower. And then floating flower plus functional flower equals floating functional flower. There we go, a floating Solagnolia. And now, put that right here. And now, he'll work for the whole area, the proper area, without having any overlap. So, there he is, right there. So, alright, cool. That takes care of that. I did not make more of the whatever those things are. The hydrangeas. I want to fix that platform, but that's going to require me to break most of the platform, and I'm getting tired of water laddering. So I'd like to do something a little bit different this time. I would like to work on some kind of flight mechanic. So let's work towards that. This pack does have iron jetpacks. I've not played with that before, but we'll see what happens. Let's see here. And they've got some really early tier stuff. They've got a wood jetpack. So let's just see, what our options are. So copper requires that. Stone would require it. Bronze can upgrade from either one. Okay. So there are tiers. There's tier 0, tier 1, tier 2. Okay. That makes sense. All the way to tier 5, looks like. So yeah, diamond or platinum or emerald is tier 5. I think platinum's rarer than emeralds. I guess it depends on what your pack is. Alright, but let's start out with this wood jetpack and see what happens with that. Okay, we're going to need a leather strap, a wood capacitor, 2 of these wood thrusters. So we need 3 pieces of leather. We've got that. That should be doable. Yeah, there we go. Right now we can do that. This needs 3 of these wood energy cells, which needs these basic cells. Could make 3 of those. Probably a limitation on our redstone. Yep, we're going to need to get more redstone. Any compressed dust left? Yeah, we got a little bit of that. Let's take a nap real quick, and then I will sift for some dust off camera. Alright, there we go. Sifted for some dust off camera and got some redstone, so we can keep going with this stuff. So where does that leave us? We did need 3 of these guys. Okay. And that will get us our wood capacitor, right? Yep, there we go. So there's our wood capacitor. Need 2 of these wood thrusters, which each require 3 basic cells. Alright. And then we're going to need, what, 2 more of these? Alright. We need some furnace, which we've got a few left over from here, so that shouldn't be a problem. Alright, there we go. We need some more planks. Alright, there we go. Get some planks. And there we go, a wood jetpack. Cool. So that will take care of that for a while. So we need some way to charge it. There's no way to charge it with iron jetpacks. We're going to have to use some other mod to do that. So we're going to need to make an energetic infuser. So let's get one of those. Energetic infuser. There we go. Alright, it's going to require lead and silver and copper and tin and yeah, should be fine. Need 2 of these guys. Need 2 of these guys. Need a tin gear for the machine frame. And a lead gear, and that should be everything. Yep, there we go. Energetic infuser. Alright, where is my crescent hammer? Cool. So, oh, I had Invar in there, so I was like, what's in there? Okay. Okay, he's got less buffer than I thought. Good. So, there we go. He's going to charge up. He's a little bit slow to charge up, only 40 RF per tick, but that's okay. We'll use that and see what it's like. So let's put this machine away real quick and put the Invar away. And are you done charging? Alright. Alright, there we go. A wood jetpack. So let's put this guy on. Alright. Hover is off. Energy is on. I've got full charge right now. Alright, so hover goes on and off. Hey, there we go. Uh-oh. This has a really low capacity for energy. That is not going to last very long at all. We're going to do something about that. Okay, let's see if we can make a... what are those things? Capacitors? Yeah, let's see if we can get one of these flux capacitors. Alright, to get one of those is just some lead, redstone, and some sulfur. Don't have any sulfur. How do you get sulfur? Alright, let's pulverize up all of the coal, or at least have to get us 1 piece of this, and see where that goes. I had to go through several pieces of coal to get the sulfur, but only 1 piece, so that should be okay for now. We'll make more later. Alright, there we go, a flux capacitor. So let's go ahead and charge this guy. He can take 1,000,000 RF, but at 40 RF per tick, that's going to be a long time to charge. So let's see if we can make him faster. There's a specialization for him, makes him charge items faster. So is this it? Allows for rechargeable items to charge very quickly. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay. Want one of those. We're going to have to get a hardened upgrade for that. So let's get a bronze gear. There's our hardened upgrade. That'll let us make an upgrade. And we need an electrum gear. We don't have any electrum, do we? We got 1 piece of electrum. Alright. That's usually where I change the machine, but it's busy right now. So let's move the furnace for a minute. And we'll get some electrum from there. Okay. So that will take care of that. We need a silver plate too. We use a compactor for that. That shouldn't be too difficult. And a lead ingot and one of those guys. Alright. There we go. That's enough to get my electrum gear. Yep, all we need now are those plates. Let's let this guy finish. Be done in just a minute, so. Okay, so let's pick you up. Let's take this out, actually. Alright, let's take that away, and let's get the compactor. I need to make that machine room so we can stop doing this. Alright, I need 2 pieces of silver to get silver plates. Now, you're still configured, that's fine. Alright, 1. Almost. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. There we go, 2. So, take that guy back. And now we can make our augment. And now we can put the energy confuser back over here. And now we can put in the 1 augment that it needs. There we go. We can charge it 8,000 RF per tick. Which, that thing back there cannot put out. Can put out, I think, 1,000 RF per tick. Yeah. So, but 1,000 is way more than 40, so that'll charge a lot quicker. So that'll be nice. Let's see here. Maybe we should upgrade that machine too. We've got some more stuff, right? Let's get another one of these guys. Yeah, let's get this guy. Then upgrade him. Now I can do 4,000 RF per tick and hold 8 million RF. Yeah, that's cool. Alright. And you are done. So that's good. So what should happen now is I should be able to activate him. It's charging equipment and put him in a bobble slot. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So now why aren't you charging in the bobble slot? Really? That's odd. I used to do that. Charging equipment. Haha, V is a double bound key. Okay, well, gonna have to have this in our hotbar, I guess. Can it be in our inventory anywhere, or does it have to be in the hotbar? So as long as it's in our inventory, it's fine, just not the bobble slot. That's weird. It worked in another pack I played with. Okay, well, there we go. That is a flight mechanic. So I can now, I mean, it's not a great flight mechanic, but it will save me from, you know, it'll be a lot easier than water laddering down here when I want to do this. I can break the 4 with, you know, not too much worry. Alright, so my plan now is to go and fix this 4. It needs to go down 1 more space than it does, so I can have actual 3. I will replace the hydrangeas, and when I come back, we will get something else. Okay, I fixed the platform, so it's now 3 high like it was originally intended to be. So this looks more correct now. I could even use full blocks here like I intended to originally, but I didn't. I used the slabs. It's fine. Also kept wondering why I had an extra ladder running around. This is why I used 3 for everything to get down to these 3 high blocks with the trap door. But since I only had 2 high, I only used 2 ladders, so I had extra ladder. Although I don't actually need the ladders anymore because I can just fly around. So that's a nice thing too. I won't have to make any more of these trapdoor things because I really didn't like the trapdoor that was over here. But I need to be able to get up and down over here, so I didn't have much choice but to put the trapdoor in here. So now this could go away. I can just jump over the side and fly down. It's not an amazing flight mechanic, but it is a flight mechanic, and it does work. And it's good enough for the thing that I needed, which was getting down to those platforms. So that's a pretty good start, I think, on flight and fixing those things. So I do want to work on fixing this room. There are way too many machines here, way too many chests here, way too many things and places. So I need to expand this room. I want to make a room out here, and I want to make a sub basement too. So I'm going to go ahead and make one of those, and when I come back we will move the machines and work on some things for, you know, flux ducts and being able to get more than just 4 machines here at a time. Alright, I'll go do that. Be back shortly. I think I'd like to make the room out of here out of wood, just like this one is. So to do that, we're going to need more wood. I've got a little bit of wood, but probably not enough to make the planks I need to get everything there. So let's make a sawmill to increase our output of planks and other things. So let's get a sawmill real quick. See, you made those things, so those can go away. Alright, need 2 copper gears. Need a 10 gear and a machine frame. And then a saw blade, which should just be copper and iron. There we go, a sawmill. So I will go ahead and take this down. That's with the sawmill. So this thing should only use 20 RF per tick when it's fully doing stuff, so that shouldn't be too bad. So we do need to configure it a little bit. We're going to need a chest for some output. I'm just going to borrow this chest for a minute because I would like to do something different with all of the chests. So we'll see how that works out. But we're going to put everything over to the right for now. I'm going to saw this up, this entire stack here. So instead of 4 planks, we'll get 6. So that's, you know, an extra 50% increase in our yield for that. So that's not too bad. It's also reasonably fast. Not as fast as, you know, just crafting 4 but it would be, but pretty fast. So, okay. I'm going to go ahead and use that wood to finish out that room back there. And I'll be back when that is complete, and I've got the platform as well. Okay, it took a while, but there it is. I've got the new room, little spacing between the rooms here. I may get rid of these walls. Maybe not, we'll see. But yeah, I've got a little walkway between the 2 rooms. It's pretty much the same as the first room over there. I've got an exit back here to the back so we can get over to, you know, wherever. There's also exits right in here so you can get in and out of the house. I was finding it kind of annoying not to have too many exits. Only one entrance to the house is way over there when I'm not going to be in the house a lot of the time anyway. So that's that. We can put machines over here. I do have the little crawl space over here so we can figure out how we're going to run power and whatnot. Didn't realize there was a problem with lighting over here. Oh well, it's fine. Let's see here. Yeah. So the next step is to make flux ducts. We're going to need something to transfer the energy so that we can keep going on that. Oh, by the way, I just showed you, but the hydrangeas are dead on the flower farm over here. However, we got pretty much an entire stack almost of every flower type. So that's pretty good for just 4 hydrangeas. So we can just go over here and add 4 more, and we should get plenty of flowers for quite a long time. So I did have to move the Hopper Hawk. When it was over here, it was reaching this spot and picking up the coal this guy dropped, or reaching this spot, pick up the coal this guy dropped. So now that I moved him back, he won't do that anymore, and it'll be fine. So, yep, everything's good with that, and yeah. So let's go work on some leadstone flux ducts after nap time. Alright, so how are we going to make those? Okay, we need glass, lead, and redstone. So, yeah, pretty obvious. We have no glass. I was making some glass, but looks like it went for cobblestone instead. When I broke and replaced this, it lost its auto input enabled thing, so I put that back on. We're going to need at least 2 pieces of glass for this. Alright, there's... Wait. Now we don't have enough redstone. Wait, seriously? I got a bunch of redstone. Did we use all of it? That doesn't seem possible. Okay, I didn't get that much redstone. I got like, I don't know, half a stack. Let's steal this for now, so I don't have to go sifting for now. And wait, why is that like that? Okay, that's better. Alright, let's hope this is enough redstone for what I want to do right now. We can get 12 of these. That's probably enough for now. So let's start picking up the machines. And we can move them away. Let's see here. This guy has lots and lots. I need to... I'd like to pick up that tree oil if we can. Okay. Alright, there we go. There's pretty much all the tree oil. You don't have enough resin to make any more, so that's good. We've got plenty of power in here for now. You are still burning a little bit, so we'll leave that going. Alright, let's break you and you. We'll leave you running for now. And I want to leave this guy running until he's done with this. Wait, why would I want that? Why would I care about that? I don't care about that. Let me take the aqueous accumulator. We may need to get more... I might just wash away all my torches down there. Oh well. Let's get rid of that, and let's go down here, make sure I've got torches. Okay, got 3 of them. Let's see. There's no actual problem here. Yeah, I did wash away a torch, but it's okay. We have enough lighting with the rest of the stuff that's down here, so that's all fine. Let's see, we're going to want to move this stuff too, but that's not the biggest concern. So let's see here. The coal generator needs to be taken up. We're going to replace that piece of the floor. And we can move this later. This system doesn't need to be moved right away. That can stay there for now. He's still working on that. And this guy can come with me. I think he will lose his fluid. Yep, he does. Which is why I wanted to make sure I got the tree oil before I took him up. Okay. So, here's a walkway down the crawl space. So, what I'm thinking is I'm going to come up with the power over here. And maybe the energy cell sits here. Should it sit above the floor? Maybe that'd be best if it sat above the floor. No, I want it in the floor. I want all the power to go under. Okay, so we'll get that in a minute. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Space for at least 5 machines right now. And we can run the conduits over there. Alright, so do we have any more machines just hanging out somewhere? Yeah, we've got all these things. Okay. You know, the energetic infuser needs to sit right on top of the less energy cell, actually. So it's going to have to sit like right here. Everything else, though, can go on these things. So let's see here. Fractioning still. Should that go downstairs? No, we'll do some wiring with fluid ducts. Okay, I want it close to the rest of the machines, though. Let's see here. I want you to be off. And then we've got the compactor can go next. Then the induction smelter. Then the sawmill. And lastly, the pulverizer and the redstone furnace. So we need to lay out one more flux duct over here. And there we go. It takes care of that stuff. So what are you doing? You're doing the stone? Finish that later, buddy. It's time to be moved. Alright, there we go. So let's move the redstone furnace right here. And then we want the leadstone energy cell to be right there. Not sure of its configuration right yet, but we're going to put the coal generator right there. So there's our emergency backup in case we lose energy. Although with this cell now, probably not going to happen. We're going to have lots of energy. So let's see here. On the left, you are an input. On the right, you are an output. On the top, you are an output. On the bottom, you are an input. That's where we want the compression dynamo to go. Alright, let's get at least one power cable between those two, because then we can add more dynamos later on if we want. Okay, so now I need some way of taking the aqueous accumulator and putting him in here. And actually, that works out really well because he can still sit right here. So all we have to... Yay! I'm saved. That's nice. Oh wow, look at the time. You know what? This is a good wrapping up point for today's episode. When we come back, I will have those machines set up. So, yeah, that'll be great. So, hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe. If you didn't, what are you still doing here? Go watch something else. See you next time.